So yeah, this is our front end app, and our aim it was to create an authentication JW tutorial, and this is my front end. So with my front end, first of all, according to my understanding, we need to know what is JW. Why do we use a JW token? So we use JW token to securely authenticate and authorize users in like a web application. So when a user logs in and signs up, the server checks if the user is valid, and if valid, it creates a token. So if I can go to my Postman here, what I did is that I went to sign up and I had a username here and email and password, and I put in my email and password. Then I got this. But because I already have an existing email, I just go to login and I have my token here. So I can navigate to my sign up. I can navigate to my sign up here. I can either choose to sign up in my Postman or my front end. It doesn't matter. So I can say, for example, TK and put in, let's say, lab at gmail.com. Then password I can say 5678. Then register. Now it comes up with the prompt saying sign up successfully but no token received. Yes. Now if we log in, we are gonna get our token. So it stores the token first. So we submit. Wait. Lab 5678. Submit. Now it takes me to the home page. So all those
Gotcha.
functions are happening in my front end, né? So we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna first start with our, what is this, our home page. In our home page, what am I doing? I'm checking if the local storage get item. I'm checking if the token exists, and if yes, it shows the welcome message and logout button. So if the user logs in, first of all, in sign up, it stores the what is this, the token, and then
Mm-hmm.
in login, it shows the existing token. So in my home.js, my token has to like exist, and if it exists, it shows the welcome page. And then I go to my login.js. Where am I making the request for my form in my login? It is here, which is axios.post, and yeah, http localhost. And also here, I'm storing my I'm storing my token to the local storage, and after that I come up with the prompt saying user is logged in, and I can navigate to my home page also. Then I go to my sign up page. As I said, in my sign up page, I store the token in the local storage, and after that, I can log in because my token exists. So it verifies it. If the user exists and the token exists, it takes me to the home page. I'm done for the front end. Ronnie, you can take over.
Okay, cool. Let me just share my screen through quickly. Okay, so for the back end, let's start on the Postman. So say what I did already setting up on the Postman. So let me just show you on the MongoDB for my user. Is this one for the last one, which is this one with the email of Polo to example.com and the username of Iceman. So I did already setting up. So what I did here, I just log in using what the email and the password, as you can see here. Then I did have the login message of successful. Also, the token will be generated for what, so that the user
Mm-hmm.
the user can be recognized by the
Yes.
server when it logs again using the same token key. Yeah, so the server can recognize that. So you can use that again and again until it expired. So yeah, so this is how it is. So let's go through the code. So firstly, we have the folder called util, which is the secret token. This is where our token have been generated. As you can see, we have the function called it create secret token. After you create a secret token, you're gonna expire when after 3 days and 24 hours, 60 minutes, and 60 seconds. Then here we have the routes of authentication. This is where of when you make the post of signing up. This is the function of it. Then another one is for login. As you can see, this one after you log in, you're gonna have the login successful if our data is in correct format. Then we have the models where it's the format of how should our email should be, type string, user string, password string. Then here we have the created ad. This one is just for when you sign in, then it will create the date and the time of that folder being created. Then lastly, we have the also middleware. This is where user verification, or if there's no token, then what's gonna happen? JSON gonna have the status of false, and the verification, or if you have errors, again we're gonna have the status of false, else const user is const to user.find ID if the user is available, then the JSON status is gonna be what true, then put a what user with the username, then that's it. Else return JSON status of the false, and that's it.
Well done. Yeah, you guys did a good job. Where can I give some input? I guess here's a question. So what, I mean, you answered this earlier in your recording, but what would you say is the purpose of a token? In your own words.
Okay.
Well, the purpose of token, it helps the server knows who
Yes.
are
Yes, exactly.
Without saving everything in memory.
Yeah. Where would you, here's a bit more of a trickier one. Where do you store a token?
Where do we store a token?
Inside of a what?
Inside of our ENV.
No, that's for your token passcode,
We store it in our local
Go look
storage.
at where you're generating a token.
Okay, let me just go ahead.
Okay. So this generates a token, yes.
Yeah.
Now, where are we calling this function? Go look where you call it.
Secret. Let me just go and find it.
Scroll to the top. Okay, so it's not being used there.
Yeah. Where the pin is? This one.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now what's underneath it? So that now we know create secret token is generating the token. So we've stored it in that variable. Now where are we calling that variable? You see line 13 calls the method. So yeah, now it's inside of the variable called token. Where do we call that token? Inside of what? Click on the variable so you can see where it's being called. Because remember, it will highlight. Yeah.
This one. Yeah.
Okay, so it's what is that inside of?
Cookie.
Yes. So you store your tokens in your cookies. Okay. So there you go. All right. That's fine, guys. You can end the recording.
Okay.
Okay. Well done.